I have been trying to get on for the last hour. I've been on so long. I don't know why I'm having issues. Like issues trying to get on. It's just JLJ this morning, live. It's been weeks. And I was trying, and this morning I had updates and then my computer rebooted and all this stuff. I'm like, what is going on? I'm trying to get on and say hi to my people. It's been a while. The last live thing I did was what do you call it? The the GH Spotlight 9-year anniversary. Jeez and Christ, that was 2 weeks ago. Hi, everybody. It's later than I wanted it to be. I really tried to come on. I really did try to come on earlier. So I don't know what to say. It's like I have an hour left for the morning. What's going on there? So here's my Monday. And I actually took a day off yesterday, which never happens for me. I work 7 days a week. And I actually took a day off yesterday. I'm very proud of myself. Um, and I also got some. So I'm trying to get this all set up, the usuals. Yeah, so everything's going slow all of a sudden. Don't know why. I I took a day off and literally everything's going slow today. Don't know why. I was fine all before this. Well, I can't even have a day off. That's all I wanted was a day off. Um, I can get back on to you guys. I can see you all before this. There you go, Tracy Black. Oh, hi, Black Love. Hello, Tracy Stevens. How you guys? Um, yes. So I am Beauty for Ashes. So I am back. Hopefully do some more mornings again. I had a bunch of transitional stuff happening work wise, all wonderful. Hi, Janet. I'm having fun with these little backgrounds. I'm having fun with them. It's like a good time. So do different ones. I know, just try all kind of new stuff, do fun stuff. So it's kind of fun. So thank you, Janet. But yeah, I'm on. So I'm on, you guys. I'm a little tired still because I literally took a day off yesterday. I turned my phone on silent. I didn't turn it off, but on silent, and I've done this in like half a year. I'll say 2 years. I laid down, didn't talk to anyone yesterday. No one, not even my mother, nobody. I had warned her I was going to take a day off. Anything, my brother and everybody else, they can all, if there's an emergency, they can handle it or tell me there's an emergency. But no emergencies happened. I didn't work on the computer. I didn't work on any side projects. I didn't clean my house, which I need to. I didn't do nothing. Didn't return phone calls, nothing. I laid around, I ate food, and I watched television. I did it all day long. I never do that. Never, ever, ever do that. So that felt wonderful. But now I'm just super tired. I need it. So woke up this morning very early to phone calls and texts and the police are from my house. So all kinds of stuff this morning. So I'm awake. I'm here and awake, but I'm waking up. So I'm taking a shower then. So I'm just drinking my coffee and wake up. But I wanted to come on around 9. That was my plan. I would come on around 9. Talk to you guys this morning. Have my coffee. Already pulling out my Halloween stuff. And I'll tell you something. I'll tell you what I was. I'll tell you what. But I want to first tell you. There's several things I got to tell you. This Friday is our happy hour. Sign up. Sign up. It's at a new time. It's at 6 p.m. instead of 5 Pacific. So it'll be 9 p.m. Eastern. I just have to, I got to take care of something first. That's going to take me until 5:30 my time. And so it's still happening. I changed it out on the flyer. So 6 o'clock, but sign up. I think right now I don't have anybody signed up. I think just Matt, of course, he gets to come to all these, but I don't have anybody signed up. So the happy hour will happen, whether it's one person or 10. Those are one of the few ones I do. I do. And so that's coming out. And I will comment, Tony, on Big Brother and the black guy who's tired. I will totally comment on that in a second. Um, but also I do have, and then the following weekend is the soap Zoom, and the following weekend is so we got 3 weekends in a row. There's something going on. Sign up for them today. Sign up for them. Sign up for them. And number two, because Tony, you want me to remind you, Tony JC, so I'm reminding you that. Also, too, I have a new book out. If you like reference books, me and Doug has to put out our third book. It's called Forgotten Hollywood: Favorite Legal Movies. I do in the back. I list a bunch of fun ones that I like. It's a good book. It's out now, Amazon Kindle and paperback. I have new books coming out every couple of weeks or so. So that's the first one. Number three, I have a new video out for my new song, Delete. The video is out. It's a lyric video. It's out today. My new album will be coming out probably in early November. We're working on the last bits of that. We just finalized all the songs and released the first single. Check out the video on YouTube. It's out there. It's a fun song, just about having some attitude. My album's gonna be called 60 minus 5, which is my age. As like 12 songs, fun stuff. So check all that'll be coming out soon. For that, I just got asked to write another article for another organizing site. So I got to write that today. Get that out there. But I do have an article out right now at Homes and Gardens. Again, my second one with Homes and Gardens about organizing. It's out now. And there's an interview with me from Bold Journal. I also have another big interview coming out with Daily Planet DC about my Clintonwood adventures. Sometime this week that's coming out also. And thank you folks for listening to She's My Girlfriend, which is our new audio drama that I didn't do. I didn't produce or anything, as a collaboration. And it's really good. First episode came out Friday, was number 1. Did a great job. Number 2 comes out this Friday. We have a new audio drama debuting on Wednesday called Whispering Headlines. So that's coming out also on Wednesday. So I'm just very excited. Things are moving along. They really are moving along. Tomorrow night is Sean Kanan and Michelle Kanan's book signing for the book Way to Cobra Couples. I did an interview with them. It's out now. I will be there to support them. So I will be there at the Grove, LA, 7 p.m. Well, 6:30 is when the red carpet starts. But it'll be at 7 p.m. So we're going to start talking and have a moderation. It should be a good. A lot of your soap stars will be there. They always show up for him. They do. They show up. Get to see my friends. I'm so excited. I get to see my friends. That's exciting also. And happy birthday to my girl, Regina Lark. It's her birthday today. I love her. An amazing organizer. A Clear Path is what her company's called. Check her out. She's organizing. And she's a great person. I think that's everybody. Hi, Mika. It's everybody. So, and also, as I should always, I'm out of practice. I haven't done this in a long time. We will be back this Sunday. Y&R Main Spotlight and GH. We're not doing Bold right now. Y&R and GH this Sunday live. We'll be back. And I interviewed Michelle Stafford. That interview will be coming out soon also to coincide with her 30th anniversary standalone episode. So just stay tuned for that. But I did interview her. We already sat down. We talked. It's a great interview. That will be coming out. I got a million stuff coming out. Right, Janet? I got all kinds of stuff coming out. So I got books. I got music. I got TV shows, audio shows. I got everything coming out. JLJ Media is in full swing. So there you go. Thank you. Super chats. We made our super chat goal last month. Are welcome, of course. And any donations you also want to give, or any donations are welcome. We give to the James Lott JLJ Media Fund. Are also welcome. Hi, Dewan. And we take, so I'm gonna put them in here. This is also for the Zooms. You want to pay for the Zooms, or just give to JLJ Media. PayPal, it's blakhopela@aol.com. Zelle is jlottjr@aol.com. That's Zelle. That's Zelle. Cash App is $ Black Hope LA. And that didn't do it. Okay, Cash App. I'm typing too fast. Black Hope LA and Venmo, of course. Good old Venmo. James-Lot-7. Any amount you want to give them is great, or pay for the Zooms. Pay for them. They're all $10 each. Like I said, we have a Zoom on Friday, mental health. The next Saturday will be sub Zoom, and the next Friday will be mental health. So I'm sorry, mental health is this Friday. I mean, happy hour, whatever it is. It's all underneath there somewhere. Did I just do 2 mental health? Well, I did. So anyway, it's all underneath. You'll see underneath the video. So actually, I can put it here. I can do this. Forgot I can do this also now. Okay, so there you go. But it's at a new time. It's an hour later because I have a thing to do. I have a lot of stuff coming up, folks. I'm working on a lot of things. A lot of irons in the fire. I'm sorry, this Friday's the mental health Zoom. So this Friday's mental health, it will happen whether it's one person or 20. It will happen. So I know some of you find out last minute your schedules. You always get lessons, that's fine. But just giving it to you now so you know, but also know it's an hour later. There you go. That's all. That's what I need to tell you. That's all the things. Okay. Woo, I did all that. Okay. So Tony JC, I got to talk. Okay, we're going to go right into Big Brother first. I never talk about Big Brother on the show. Hi, Devin. I'm just letting you know the Zooms are up in the chat, which one you should sign up for and where ones you want to sign up for. We're going to have some good ones. Because you couldn't make, I think you didn't make it last time. Devin's here, Tony. Devin's in the chat. Your buddy. Okay. So I watched every season of Big Brother. I used to do the Big Brother after show, and all that stuff. So this season, the black guy Cam is useless. He did not do nothing this season. He didn't. I'm a player. I'm about playing the game. The girls recognize it also. He will not win Big Brother because he didn't do it. He was a floater. They would call a floater. He literally just floated his way to the end. He hasn't won a competition. He hasn't won a veto. He hasn't won nothing because he's a D1 athlete and he hasn't won anything. And his social game is, it's okay. It's not even the greatest or anything. He will not win. The girls, one of the 3 girls are going to win. My thing is, and I want to, I'm always rooting for everybody black. I'm always trying to root for everybody black. But however, he didn't do nothing. So Chelsea, who's also black, she's the one who actually, her and Mackenzie both, they've done the most. So if either of them win, I don't care for this season. This is not a good season, but just for low hanging fruit, I would choose one of those 2. So, but Tony GC, you just said you just watched Big Brother for the first time. So I mean so you're just seeing it from a first time snapshot. But the person who watches the show, and it's a big deal for me that he didn't do anything. So that's my thing on that. I haven't talked about Big Brother on the show ever. I don't talk about Big Brother on the show. It's so funny. Yeah, Devin wasn't here, so Devin, come to one of these if you can. He signed up. He signed up. They signed up. He said he didn't make it. He did sign up. Right, so that's the thing. Tomorrow I'll be releasing my GH30 deeds. I know I've seen some controversy online on who controversy. I've seen who is the Spencer matriarch. Well, James gives his 2 cents tomorrow on GH30 deeds. Who is the Spencer matriarch on General Hospital? So I'm sure I'll get lots of comments, which I welcome, of course. Everybody tell what you think. I just think people have to get over the fact that there's one person who's number 1 or 2 on the call sheet, whether you like it or not. They're number 1 or 2 on the call sheet. Every show has their own leaders, and it doesn't matter if you like them or not. They are, so they get privileges. Yeah, we talked for like 4 hours that day, Devin. It was so funny. We were on for 4 hours. It was everybody talks. I'll say that. Everybody had something to say. It was good. It was good. I'm promoting that next. I'll make sure I'm promoting that. Doing that. What do you guys want to talk about? It's been a while. I guess I've been basically working. That's all I do is work right now. Everybody, the family stuff's all kind of settling. I've been just doing a lot of work, a lot of travel, a lot of work. It's been trying to get stuff together, get this company, get stuff together, try to make things happen. I feel like I'm finally catching up on everything, so that's really good. The weather here is kind of crazy. It's like it's kind of fall-like a little bit. Wait, there's a Spencer. Yeah, there are a lot of Spencers running around on General Hospital. Lots of Spencer jeans running around. So people are talking about who's the lead Spencer, who's the matriarch. And I'm like, so I give my 2 cents. So yes, because Lucas and Lucky have returned, and Lulu's on her way back, and there are other Spencers there too, just sitting right there. So yes, lots of Tony JC, lots of Spencers running around. Right, Juwan, on their shows, yes, on their shows, they Brooke, Carly, Nikki, they're one or two on the call sheet. They just I mean, there's people who are not there. Every show has leads and has supporting. You just do. So it's up to you guys. But you'll watch my show tomorrow and you'll see, and I'm sure everybody, because I know Juwan, you watch my shows, we'll see what I say tomorrow. I'm not gonna give it away. Yes, we have to see what I say on there. But everybody just have. I'm just saying, everybody has to remember. There are folks who don't like certain people on these shows. I'm like, well, they're pets. I'm like, they're not pets. They're number one. Every company has hierarchy. Every company has their top people and people who are not the top people, and that's just how it is. That's in any industry. That's in any company, any industry, anything. It's not about favorites. It's not all the time. It's about either just that's how they were there the longest, or they're leads of the show. It's kind of how that is. And so you see, I sent you a picture of someone sent me of Erica and Brooke. It makes me laugh by saying to you on Twitter, on Instagram. It made me laugh. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So yes. But yeah, but what you guys want to talk about? What's going on? Oh, somebody asked me why I'm not doing bold. Bold right now is just I'm just not caring for it so much right now. There's not one storyline I like at the moment. I just don't. It's just not. I mean, I will never give up on bold completely ever. But you take breaks sometimes, and I do 3 shows a week, soap shows. That's over 15 hours of television. There are times I need a break, and so do my co-hosts. We need breaks. I wish I was a machine and you just power through all the time. But I want to give you guys good shows. I want to give you half-ass shows. So right now we're taking bold for a little break. But I might do occasional interviews, like I did with Romy Park. The interview is out now. And then we'll come back to it. Might take a break from Wine Off for a minute, and then so I take little breaks here and there. But I can't do 3 shows every day all the time. It's just too much. Way too much. We don't get breaks. Soaps don't break like that. So it's a little something for you guys to think about. Somebody asked me, like, why are you doing a brand? I'm like, they don't do seasons, they go forever. They go, they go, they go, they go. It's a lot of work. A lot. So Devin, you understand, right? You understand Devin, right? Well, George's coming in hot going, Hey, James, everyone at the end of bold, sexy, hot, I have a crush. I don't understand. Fill us in. What are you talking about? Fill us in. So still doing a Beyond Age show. Well, we don't know yet. That's all up in the air. That's completely up in the air. We never announced we were doing a show. We just said that we would like to do a show. Me, Tony Moore and Walker said we were open to doing a Beyond the Gates after show, even though we wanted to call it Beyond the Gates, and now that's what the show's called. Um, but I'm gonna have some talks first with the folks at Beyond the Gates. Um, if they there's certain things that we need to happen for us to do the show. We're all busy people, right? I can't do. And if I do it, I'm gonna have to drop a show, and I don't want to drop a show on it's already successful if I don't get the things that I can't. Okay, I'll tell you guys. So I can't. I'm not going to do a show that's mainly black and not have support from the creators. I need to be able to get guests from the show without having problems. And there's just certain things I need for me to do an after show of that size. I would love to work with them and all of them. I know Michelle Valjean, all of them. They're great people. I like to work with them. I'm curious about the network, who's in charge, who's the PR for them. So I'm trying to figure all that out first. But yes, we are open, Devin. We are very open to doing a Beyond the Gate show, but it just depends. So he says that Kiss. I don't know what Kiss. I don't know what Kiss. I haven't watched Bold in a while, so I don't know what Kiss. You have to tell us in the chat. I have no idea what's going on. Um, so Devin, that answers your question. We are open to doing one. I'm not going to do one if I don't have support of the show. I'm not doing any after shows anymore. I don't have support for the show. When it comes to soaps. Well, after shows, I have supports. This one, I don't have support. So Carter and Hope kissed. So I think it's dumb. I'm sorry, guys. I know this show likes to do Ring Around the Rosies, a pocket full of posies or whatever. I know I like to do that. There is no reason for Carter and Hope to be together. None. The fact that they put Katie and Bill, like they're leading them back together, is dumb. I liked Katie and Carter. And even Brooke said, like, not too long ago, like, what happened? I'm like, and is Carter just the mandingo man for every white girl in the show? That was going on here. Well, I mean, it is Lawrence St. Victor. Hello, George. I'd be hungry for that kiss too. Sure, he's hot. No, he's hot and hot stuff, and good for Annika. She gets a kiss on that. I give it for her as people and stuff. I give it to her. That's some good stuff. But storyline wise, it just optically it doesn't look good to me. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. I know some folks don't care. They don't care about race. They don't care about they don't care about that stuff. They don't care. I know you don't, and I do. I care. I care about optics. I care about show. I care about how we're portrayed as black men. Everybody's like, I don't want to go there. Well, I go there, so I'll go there for you. Is he the mandingo? Is he the piece of dick for every white chick on the show? That was going on. I'll just say it. That character deserves better. He does. And they brought back Grace Buckingham, the doctor, the beautiful Cassandra Crease. Why don't they put him with her? She has no ties to anybody else except Paris, which would be kind of funny. Why not? They'd be beautiful together. Oh my God, both those chocolate skins together. Would love it. We're just gonna pass around, just gonna pass like he goes here to her, and here to her, and into her, and then, like what is sorry, I will say what you guys are all thinking. I'll say it. Because I think it's just to me it's weird. So I'm not on board. I'm not on board. And I want better for Lawrence. I want better for Annika. I want better for the show. I think it's just there's other things that could do better. Now Stephanie and Carter, I actually could see a little more with them doing because there is a little history thing, not them together, but like from working together all these years and stuff. But still, optically, they still look weird to me. There'll still be something weird about that. But that one makes more sense to me to him and Hope. That makes sense to me. But this is what Bold does. But Bold does bold moves. Gotta give them points for that. That's the one they get points for because they do bold moves. They put stuff, they do stuff, and you're like, huh? They get people talking. And that's old fashioned soap opera. I, you know, and most of the time I'm here for it. I'm in, and I'm like, yes, I like to do it. I still support the show as a whole, but I'm just like these couple of storylines are happening right now. Taylor and the heartbreak disease. I'm like, I'm just like, but see, at least Tony with Nate, Tony DC, he's been both with black and white women. He's been with both. And so, and they've literally kind of given him equal amounts of, not black. Now he's been a black, Latina, and white. He's crossed the color schemes. They all look different from each other. I'll give Nate some credit. I'll give Wynard credit for that one because Nate's kind of been across the board, and so I don't have any problems with him. Yeah, I know George, right? I'm just like, really, really. So I'm just like, okay. I know, I know. And stretch that one. So I don't know. And I hate to go there, but there are optics. I think, and but we'll say maybe the show doesn't realize those are that the optic how that looks optically. Maybe the show's not maybe not trying to be racist or anything. Not trying to do all that. And again, they work very hard. The writers, producers, they work very hard to pump out 7, 8 episodes a week. It's a lot of work. I get it. And it could be a case of just we're throwing we're throwing people together because they're both single. But on some level, you gotta look at all. You gotta look at the big. Somebody gotta look at the big picture. Did Stephanie date Marcus? Honestly, I don't remember that. He was crazy Claire. I was talking kind of. And yeah, I'm curious from that storyline. I'm curious too. Right now, I'm all about Sharon. That storyline, the Daniel, everything. I'm like, what's gonna happen there? That's the storyline. I'm all in with. I'm like, what's gonna? I just yeah. Talk about a bold storyline. They said, okay, kids, we're gonna have Sharon kill somebody. Here you go. Take that. Wow. So there you go. Have all these dumb Yeah, there you go. Okay, I don't. I don't remember. I must have skipped over that. I remember that. So George, Sharon Case is acting her buns off in this storyline. So, it's and I saw people complaining, but my thing was like, we wanted Sharon. Everybody's wondering where's Sharon all these last couple of years. Well, she back. Sharon back. Front burner storyline. Love it. Where she belongs. Right? And actually, you had helped me. I did. That's true. I think and Tony, there is that. And I say it all the time. If you don't think about it, then you don't think about it. Like I said, I'm not dumb. Like I give my opinion. I'm not saying you call me dumb, but when I give you my opinion, I have all of that swirling around up there too, going, okay, I have the large picture, but I still call stuff out. But it's like, but yeah, they don't. That's kind of the problem also, that they don't think about it because they don't have to. And that, but we can't just allow things just to keep happening just because they don't, you know what I mean? Like it just is not good. It's not good. Somebody just say something, but they don't. They don't. Everybody don't. None of them care. They do what they want to do. Lucas is back. They have immediately go to Brad's office. We're not going to get together ever. Blah blah. Well, I'm hoping that Lucas is a major player on the show. I'm hoping that it's a good storyline. He's a doctor. See. General Hospital is supposed to be a hospital-driven show. So, like a Grey's Anatomy, so to speak. I have no problem with anybody going to the hospital. I love it. I wish they would do more. Like Night Shift was very hospital-driven. I wish they would do more at the hospital. And the doctors. I love that Ava went over to Portia. I was like, okay, girl, I know what you did last summer, so to speak. No, I know what you did the other day, and like I love it. It's called General Hospital, so I'm totally in for hospital stuff and hospital related stuff. I am totally, totally, totally in. But again, I'm not gonna get excited until I see the writing. Exactly, Tony. I'm waiting to see if Sharon gets away with it or not. I don't Olivia Pope. It's a great storyline. It's a very interesting storyline. Right. What happened with Sharon blacked out? We have no idea, right? Do I? I mean, don't know. So I mean, it's so there. Oh yeah, Ava's all about Trina. She's like, yeah, let's just pretend. Yeah, Ava's all about Trina. She's like, yeah, what we gotta do? I love that they have Ava writing Ava better. She's like, I would do anything for my daughter. Okay, and she was like, no judgment here, girl. Portia tried to play it off a little bit. Portia's like, what are you talking about? She's like, girl, drop it. Trina got a good life. What she said, Trina had a good life, right? And Portia melted. She was like, oh, what am I gonna do? It was like, listen to me, bitch. I'll tell you what you got to do. I love it. I love it. Trina and Ava have always been kind of Trina and Ava and Portia have always been kind of friendly. At first, wasn't the greatest, and she's always kind of because of Ava's life. But she knows Ava cares about Trina. That's the one thing Ava cares about Trina. So And everyone was stabbed by Heather. Hello. But I love how they're playing people smart too. Rick's not dumb. I love that Rick's not dumb. He's like, okay, you're holding on to stuff. It's great. I love that I'm sorry, I'm liking General Hospital these days. I don't care what anybody says. I think it's better than it was. I think it's way better than it has its flaws still, but I think it's way better than it was before. Storylines are moving right along. Shit is happening. Love it. I'm in. Right now, I'm in. I mean, I don't think it's on. I will give them. I will say yes. You are. That is doing a great job. Right? They're working it out. Well, yeah, Trina is closer to Ava than Portia. I agree with that. So Sean's going all the way back to he thinks Portia changed Trina's test to make Curtis her father. I don't think she did that. That one, I mean, it's totally possible. I mean, pretty possible, but I don't think she did. And the way they've dropped Taggart, I don't think. I don't think. I mean, I would love for them to go back and revisit that story. They dropped it faster than hot potato, and you never see Curtis and Trina together. So I mean, we didn't care who her father is at this point. Um, so I don't know, but that mean that's what Sean. That's possible. That's completely possible. I have no idea. Glad to see Hi V. Glad to see Jonathan Jackson back. It is nice to see him back. It is. It's nice to see him back. Miss Robinson needs to say I want your new hairstyle. Oh my God, Brown be a scapegoat, looks so funny. That's I'm Devin. I'm going that direction. Which soap do you need feel as a writer's reboot? I don't watch Days, so I have no idea what they're doing. Um, Weinar needs some help, and so does, and I think Bold both need some help. I'm about full reboot, but they both need some help. I couldn't tell you what to do. I'm just saying, I just know for me, the storylines I'm not caring for so much. I'm like, yeah, okay. Could use some help. I just think General Hospital's doing a great job right now, actually, and it's not perfect, but they're getting it together. They are getting it together. They surely are. Yeah, it's the last of Ron stuff that's airing on Days. I don't have time to watch it, so I haven't watched it. Yeah, you got lots of we got lots of Ron stories going. I don't have time to watch it, so I haven't watched it. I fully admit it. I don't have time. There's just not enough hours in a day for all the things I have to watch every week. I don't have enough hours a day to watch it all. So I had to let some stuff go. And I was like, what is making me happy right now? Okay, these are things that make me happy. So I'm going with that. Yeah, there's that's the thing, V Carter. Same thing happened with um GH for a while. Remember, I think I said a couple of years ago, I'm going, where's the love in the afternoon? I think again, it's hard to write soap operas. I will say it's hard. And it's a balance of you want comedy, you want drama, you want serious umbrella story, but also little small stories. You want, but you also have to add romance. Soap's supposed to be this whole romantic thing. And I feel like they have the workplace stuff down, the workplace drama and all that can be exciting. I mean, we've seen some really exciting stuff. That can be exciting, but that's not enough. You also need like family. You need romance. You need love. You need to balance that out. So some of these soaps feel like real life, or some of us don't have work life balance. I don't have work life balance. I don't have love in my life or like that either. So it's just like that's what it feels like. It just feels like it's heavy on this, but light on that. And I know when it comes to writing uh, workplace stuff, you have to really write that out. So you have to make sure this you know twists and turns and all kinds of stuff. But where is it? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? I wish I never met you. No. Yeah, where is it? That's just kind of where is it? So I agree with you guys. It's kind of weird, but I feel like certain aspects they got down. It's like I know it's hard because you want to have action, you want to have drama, you also have to have those moments, right? The love moments, looking, gazing into each other's eyes, and whatever the love making one, the fake, I mean, whatever. You need those also. So I don't know. I don't know where that's. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. So I am with you guys. I am just perplexed as the rest of you with that. Like where is the love? Like where is all that? Where is it going? Like, you know. Yeah, I missed all that, Devin. I've missed all that. I know, and it's funny because there's soaps where I will when I wasn't doing all this, I was just watching soaps. There were times I took breaks from soaps, turning to operas, and you may tune in later. I used to do that sometimes. So on days I'm used to it off and on. So I know next year is the 60th. They're making all these announcements of stuff that's coming up. So chances are I'll tune in for that stuff, of course. I'll fully get back to watch, seeing that stuff. That's what that is. There's Vita Workshop. Hello. Feel the CBS soaps need to add more characters to portray new friendships. That's a tough one too, V, right? Because the casts are already bloated. So I know what I see. I agree. I get where you're going with that. And if the show knew how to rotate, I'd be with you because you're right. Finn was like one of the last new characters they brought into the mix that changed everything. And maybe Lee and all them too. That whole thing. And so I agree with you. It's kind of like they're all. It's such a, especially B&B. It's just small, so very incestuous. Um, but YNR has a large cast already. They're not even using half their people. So I don't know. But they're bringing back Valerie apparently. Brittany Sharp's coming back. I was like, Valerie's coming back? I couldn't believe that. Um, so I'm just like, she's been off for a year. It's been a year since she's been off. I'm like, wow. So I get what you're saying, of course, V. But I don't know. But I don't know if that would help because it's just too many people on the canvas. They have to get rid of some people first, I think. Girl, I'm tired of it too. I just don't know how they would work that. That's my problem. Oh, V, that's a good one. Elena over to why not to Bold, and that would give. You're right. And that would give a new person into the mix. But see, now they need somebody younger on Bold because now you got RJ and Will kind of floating around. Yeah, stop using Carter, right, Veta? We were talking about that earlier. You have to go back and watch the earlier. I actually talked about that. Gave my strong take on that. Yeah, how work in a hospital. I'm there for it. Just go right across the hall, girl. That's all you gotta do. Why not had 5 Black female characters they completely wasted, of course. Yeah, no, I can say something about that too, Devin. I can say something to you about that. I can. I have comments about that, Devin. I don't want to get started so early in the day. It's 11:39 my time, Devin. I could. Oh yeah, I can start on that. Electra Force. That's why Electra Force. They're bringing her on. Okay, tired. Okay. I agree. V, of course. V, Elena could be. He's carrying back. You see excitement again. I mean, Sean. I like the character of Cameron. And yes, and he could be. And he's a good. They're again. They have too many people on the canvas already. They're not using. They gotta. I think Gio should go. Sorry, I don't wish any actor to lose their job, but I think Gio should go. And they just shore up the younger scene. But none of the soaps are really kind of focusing on the younger scene. So I guess maybe Days is, I guess, I don't know. But Taylor needs a therapist or doctors, a love interest, or for him, be love interest to come back. They give him sloppy seconds. All right, so yes. Can you talk about anything else, folks, besides soaps? I know everybody's talking about. So I'm one of the soap guys. I get it, but I'm done talking about soaps this morning. Can we talk about something else? I would talk about. I don't talk soaps 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Well, I'll be back on Sunday. We will talk about on Sunday the Y&R show and the GA show. We'll be back on Sunday. We will talk about it. Let's move on to something else. There's more to life than soap operas. What else is going on, folks, out there? What else you want to talk about? There's a lot more going on out there. I want to talk about something else. Food. I love food. I'm hungry too. Who's buying me lunch today? What should I have? Okay, adventures. No adventure. I'm busy. I'm literally working. My all my trips, V, have been for work, and they're kind of adventurous trips because they're it's I'm setting up a new life. So I been traveling to the Midwest, traveling to San Francisco, but no, I have no actually. I want to go to Japan. Everybody knows going to Japan. So folks, I saw a flight for $300 one way to Tokyo. I almost took it. Hi Laura B. The only reason why I didn't take it because it was a regular seat. It's 11 hours to get there from LA, and I'm tall, and I'm like I gotta be at least halfway comfortable to sit on a plane for 11 hours. It's a long time. But I almost took it. I almost like $200 to Japan. So I'm seriously looking into going to Japan. I'm looking to see it. Thank you, Laura. It's good to see you in here. I am, but I have been traveling a lot more, but it's all been for work. But it's all good stuff. Though. I'm leaving LA. I'm getting to see other places. I was in Chicago, as you know, Midwest. I love it. I love being able to go and make money and work out and meet people. And so it's been so no vacations. But I do want to go on another. I'm still working on a cruise with someone. I'm not gonna say the name. I want Tony upset this morning. We're working on a cruise for that too in the wintertime. So it'll be a short vacation. But no, all my trips right now have been for work, and I have no problem. It's 11 hours. To fly from here to Japan, yeah, nonstop. You're flying over water the whole time. You go to Japan, so 11 hours on a plane. So if I'm going to do that, I'm tall. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm a big boy. I got to be comfortable. I got to be in some tiny seat plane. So if it was, I don't know, if it was closer or less time to get there, I may have taken it. But I have so many friends who've gone to Japan who are going to Japan. They're showing me all their pictures. They've got me presents. I love it. I want to go so bad. I do. I want to go so bad. I have Japanese family. I was go, hi, Crystal. I have Japanese family. I want to go there and see that. I mean, it's just beautiful, and I want to do it. But I've always wanted to go. I've always wanted to go. But I've had like 4 sets of friends go to Japan. My boy Caesar went. Flobo went. My guy Sebastian and Joe went. My godson's over there, loyal. My girl Alicia Keys is going over there. So you get it. Yeah, with long legs. I gotta make sure I'm comfortable at some level. 11 hours is a long time to sit. But I want to go. But no, I'm much happier now because my mom's kind of settled. She's stable right now. My aunt's stable right now. So I've been able to leave LA. And for me, just leaving LA makes me happy for a little bit. I went to Santa Barbara not too long ago. I'm like just to get out of LA once in a while and just see some other scenery makes me happy. But then I let's come home at my garden, which I'll be out there later today doing some gardening. But yes, so no vacations kind of, but I have a lot of adventures. But yes, I'm hungry too. I don't know what I want for lunch. Tony, what do we want for lunch today, Tony? What are we eating? I don't know. I don't know what I want. I had a really good salad the other day. It was bomb. You're flying west. LA, Tokyo, you're flying west. It's over the Pacific Ocean. It's all water. We fly over the international date line. So we're going back in time. No, we're going forward. When we come back, we gain it. We lose a day, we gain a day. So we're flying west. Tony JC. Yes. If you are my Patreon member, you should go to my Patreon. You should follow me on Patreon. I post all my trip stuff on Patreon. You get to see all my adventures I do on Patreon, all my videos, everything. So that's what we're doing. So that's what we're doing there. So that's really that. Tacos. Tacos be good. It's not Taco Tuesday, but tacos be good. Diddy is about to snitch on everybody. Well, that's a question. I don't want to cook either, Tony. That's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to cook either. But I know it sounds good. But Devin, to answer your question, I am curious if he will or not, right? There's this whole thing where I'm like many of you, the story is fascinating. It's sad, but it's fascinating. And like you, I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see what's going to come out of this and what names. I know what names they're trying to say, but I mean, we don't know if that's true or not. Blah 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 blah. I am curious to see. You know, yeah, I'm curious. Club sandwich. Vita, it's funny you say that. I've been kind of craving a club sandwich the past 3 or 4 days. I had I had a cheese sandwich the other day that was not good. I had a BLT that wasn't great. But I've been craving a club sandwich. But that's what I have. I don't know. That's we're leading somewhere, Vanna. We're leading somewhere. We're leading somewhere. Oh my gosh, Sean, I agree with it. And so to me, whether it's work or not, because sometimes with work, you work, you don't see anything. I always try to see parts of where I'm at. I think it's wonderful, and to go and right now, I'm doing the Midwest. There's a whole world, folks. I live on the coast. I have family on the other coast, so most of the time I fly coast to coast. Like I said, these little flyover states. There's some beautiful stuff in our own country that's just sitting there that nobody goes to see, and I'm seeing it. And it's for me, it's different. It's not. It's not. It's for me, it's different. I love it. I love trying different foods. I love, me, I'm a grocery store person, all that stuff. I love it. Thank you. Yes, Miss Benita and my aunt. Their aunts are all hanging in there. They're all hanging there. Right now, everybody's stable right now. So I love it. And that's why I'm able to do all this stuff because for about 2 years, I couldn't do anything. I was busy with them. So now I'm able to actually go off and do things with their support. I have their support. And my brother's been a great help. That's true. And yes, travel. I mean, I feel bad for folks who've never traveled. I know folks who've never traveled outside of their area. And I know folks who have no desire to travel, like not to go anywhere. I mean, I understand monetary and all that stuff. I get that. But even with that, there are ways to travel cheaply. There are ways to travel okay. Like there's ways to do stuff. And you can also, I was poor growing up, so we didn't travel all the time, but we put things on hold, put money away. There's ways to do stuff. But like when it comes like to all inclusives and you can plan it a year in advance and pay a little bit off each month. There are things you can do. Because I have friends who are in LA. I can't do anything. I'm like, if you're in a big city like LA or New York or Chicago, or whatever, there's always something going on. And there are a lot of free things or very, very, very low cost things going on. If you don't, if you want to get out the house, you can. You don't have to always spend money. You don't have to always spend money. There's ways. There's ways to do stuff. There's ways to do stuff. There's ways to see other places. My stepmother, my former stepmother, she taught me a lot about that, about traveling on a budget. There are deals there, and sometimes even last minute. If you have the flexibility, not everybody has flexibility. I get it. If you do, my mother said once she took a trip, it was like to San Francisco for $29. Um, I think V, that's part of it, right? If your family took physical vacations. But see, for me, it wasn't even that V. For me, in my adult life, I was afraid to take vacations. Like if I leave my job, the job will fall apart. And what are you gonna do? I was so big for my britches. I was like, James, just shut the job, we'll survive. And I had a boss that told me, James, you work, you earn this time off. Take the time off. I didn't take vacations for the first 20 years of my career. Well, it's my late 30s, I started taking vacations. And I worked at this job, I had like 5 weeks off. Of course, you don't take all 5 weeks off at the same time, but it's like, and I was afraid to. I was afraid that I let people down to take vacation. Um, but I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why people don't get it. There's some folks who are just afraid to leave their area. They're just that's everything is right here. I'm good. Some folks claim they are happy where they is. Okay, sure. That's if you say so. I'm like, I okay. If you say so. They're like, I am happy where I'm at. I'm like, really? I don't know. Kids. My kids, we traveled, so when I was my turn, when I had kids, we traveled. We took vacations. We had a cabin up in Lake Tahoe. We go to Lake Tahoe a couple times a year. I like travel, so but travel's a lot. But nowadays, travel's different than it was when a long time ago, but before 9/11. Travel can be a little much. But there are ways that you like to fly. There's a train and a bus. You can drive. You don't want to drive, like there's a plane. Like there's ways to get places. There are ways to get places. Hmm. There is. So we must say, okay. What holiday do you enjoy celebrating with your grandkids? Well, that's a whole other story. I have a show called Really I'm a Grandparent where I document also other stuff my grandparent journey. Um, Number one, when it came to my first set of grandkids, I lived closer and I was there all the time. So every holiday was fun for me. I would go there all the time, every holiday, Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving. I was with them all the time. Now they're all grown. I have a new set of grandkids, but that was during the pandemic. But they're toddlers. So I didn't even I met my first grandson 6 or 7 months later because of the pandemic. We couldn't travel. It was a pandemic. My newest grandson, believe it or not, I've never met him in person. So, and we are trying to work. We've done FaceTimes and all that stuff, but we're trying to work on that. I've not spent a holiday with my second set of grandkids ever. And I'm trying to work that out with them somehow. So it's a very unique. I've never been in this situation before. Very unique situation. But with my first set of grandkids, oh, I was there all the time. They got me fully growing up. There was never. I rarely didn't. I rarely didn't have uh time with them. This time around, I've missed birthdays. I've not. I don't live there. I don't live there. I'm a long distance grandparent. I live in Los Angeles. They don't live here. They don't come down to visit me or see me. So my daughter's in school and she works. Her husband works. Um, I we I don't want to air all our dirty laundry, but I had a talk with her and we are trying to work out a way for them to get to really know me and know who I am and be involved because they have another grandfather. I don't know if that grandfather's involved or not, but I'm the only grandfather for most of my grandkids. So I don't know. And that's what we think about this holiday season, what's going to happen. Because my other set, they don't really need me for Christmas. Not like they used to. They're grown-ups, whatever. So I don't know. It's an ongoing situation. We'll say that. That's an ongoing situation. So that's ever changing. So I don't know. But if you listen to my other show, I talk about my trials, tribulation on that show very freely. It's called Really I'm a Grandparent out there.
Crown show every time, man.
From family here. No, go over there. You listen over the. You listen over there. I talk about on that podcast. I talk about it freely over there. So you guys to go over there and listen to it. Yeah, we're good. I'm not gonna do it this morning. We're gonna be positive this morning. I'm not gonna go negative. So just it's not fun to talk. Actually, it's not fun to talk about. I mean, I'm smiling in front of you guys and everything, but I am hurt very deeply about some stuff. So that's not in my control. That's what I've learned. I'm not in control of everything. I have some real deep hurts that I don't talk about with you guys that I keep to myself because I'm just trying to handle them and deal with them um, and and all that kind of stuff. So it's not even fun for me to talk about. But these are great questions. I like these. Like I said, there's more to life than just soap operas. These are great questions. I know folks when we talk about soap operas all the time. I just don't go to Candace Mack, go to all these people. They talk soaps 24/7. I don't talk soaps 24/7. That's just not my there's other things in my life besides that. So but yeah, these are good questions though. All right, these are good questions. So yes, I don't know, but the pandemic did, yeah, Laura. The pandemic did change a lot of stuff, especially here in LA and in California. I don't know about anywhere else, but over here we had a lot of lockdowns, and then just travel was hard, and then COVID was really bad out here. People just getting. I mean, it was really bad out here. So yeah. So it was like so. It's just off and on. It's been bad. Yeah, my grandparents are gone too. I have no grandparents left either. All my grandparents are dead. I have memories. I have memories with each of them. I have fond memories with each of my grandparents and great grandparents. I was lucky to have them too into my adulthood, and they're all gone. I'm the grandfather. I mean, my mother's a grandmother, but she's not the traditional grandmother either. But I'm the grandfather basically in my family. I'm the top of the family tree. Speaking of number one on the call sheet, I'm number one on the call sheet now apparently. So it's kind of weird. So it's yeah, I have nobody above me to talk to older than me. So because my stepfather died last year, so I don't even have that anymore. I have no both my stepfathers died the last year, so I have nobody older than me male wise, especially to talk to. So it's been kind of crazy. Yeah, it's fine, Laura B. Everybody's been hurt. Everybody has a story. I look at it this way: my story isn't any worse than anybody else. Everybody has a story. Everybody has their own family situations. You get what you dealt with. Hi, Bridget. You get what you dealt with, and I'm just trying to focus on more positive stuff right now for myself. I can't control everything. There's just things I can't control. I speak my mind, like I always do here. I speak my mind, and I'm just learning. I can't. These are grown folks. I have no control over what they decide to do or say. I can't force anything on anybody. And there are things I would love to be happening right now. I'd love to have happen. They're not going to. I just know they're not. I just know they're not. So that's kind of how that is. And there's Flobo. Where's me? Can we show you hurt? Oh, Flobo coming in. Oh, Tony J. Flobo's in the chat room. No, you can be hurt. No, yes, I know you can be hurt and frustrated. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. But I'm just saying. I don't want to dwell on it. I just don't. So that's why I just choose not to. I'm trying to focus on all the stuff that I do have, not what I don't have. So, and also things are cyclical. Sometimes I just went to a place where I thought the friendship was kind of on the way out, but actually it's like it's back in a full swing. So you're like, okay, people go through stuff. Everybody say hi to Flobo, he's in the chat. And we're fine. So it's like, okay, people go through things and you have to like let them do their thing, let them have their stuff. It's not all about you, so you got to pull yourself out of it. I do want to try, folks. Speaking of trying stuff, but go back to food for a second. Apparently, In-N-Out has a breakfast burrito on their secret menu. I've been wanting to. I keep forgetting I want to try that. I have no idea what's in it. I saw it on TikTok once, like a month ago. I keep forgetting I want to go to In-N-Out and get their breakfast burrito and see what that shit tastes like. So, well, one day I finally do it. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know. Bye, V Card. Have a good day. I'll let you guys know if I find. I'll do a video. Oh yeah, it's already midnight. It's already after lunch. It's already lunchtime. It's 12:05. Well, folks, no more JLJ this morning because now it's not morning anymore. Lottopia is over. So I will end 77 minutes. Sign up for the Zooms, whatever. Give some super chats, whatever you guys want to do. I'm going to try to find some lunch because I am hungry right now and I have no groceries yet. So I have no food in my house. I got to figure out what I'm going to do for lunch. But everybody, have a good day. Thanks for joining me this late morning. Around 77 minutes. Remember, I have a new book out today. I have a new video out today. New stuff coming almost every week or so. New stuff coming out. Whispering Headlines is on Wednesday. Check that out when it comes out. She's My Girlfriend out now. Check it out. My seat is dropping. Why is my seat dropping? There we go. And Bonnie S. Hi, Bonnie. I know. Hi, I know. I'm coming out. I've been on for a couple hours, so now I'm going to go out because it's afternoon now. James is going to go and do something. Bye, you guys.